Hi there, welcome to my channel. It's me from Atlanta, Georgia, and today I am at this adorable little antique store that has been in business for 3 generations. How awesome is that? And I can tell you it really shows because there are so many things here to look at. It is a very small store. So let me just encourage you to come along with me as we go room to room and explore all of the different rooms and nooks and crannies in this little shop. Because who knows what you might find. As we enter into this first room, you will see that it is jam-packed with all kinds of furniture and lamps and knick-knacks and decor. But if you look up above the counter to your left, you will see that they have some signs that let us know they do sell by the pound and also that they ship worldwide. I love that. Also to the right, if you could not tell already, they sell records. So you will see that they have those stacked up as well. As we move towards the counter, you'll see all these cool advertising pieces and then an old rotary phone. And then also you will notice that they have some vintage books back there, including an old Mickey Rourke book, which is kind of cool. And then around the corner, if we move past the counter and go more towards the back of the room, you'll see that they have an entire wall of shelves with all kinds of wonderful items on them. You'll see that they have old lunch boxes and toys and signs and games and glassware. Oh, and check out that neat neon Coca-Cola sign up top. Then as we move further back in this room, you will come to another huge shelf that stretches across this wall. And again, you see that there are so many different items. There are glass bottles and old tools and cameras and lots of other things. They even have a vintage Hoover vacuum cleaner up top. Look at that. And there are tons of different things that you could take a look at. I was noticing there were a lot of globes too. I noticed behind the counter they had a little bit of a display case with some watches and clocks. So you can see that there is an old Mickey Mouse watch and also some other timepieces there as well. Then there is also a little nook where they have some furniture and a lamp and a mirror, and then also some more clocks. You'll see that there are some more treasures on the top shelf there. And then if we go over to this last section of this first room, you will see that they have some more furniture and some lamps and a few more odds and ends. And you'll notice in the very, very far corner a doorway. So let's go through this doorway and see what else we can find. As we move into this next room, you will see that it is absolutely jam-packed, but there are some awesome things in here. To begin with, if you look right when you walk in, you will see that they have a beautiful old player piano. And then surrounding the player piano are all kinds of fun things like old sheet music and trunks and suitcases and lamps. And then if you look towards the back of the room, you will see that they have an entire wall of shelves filled with all kinds of wonderful things. Now, you'll notice that they have all kinds of bottles and decanters. But did you notice that right next to those bottles is a doll? Yes, a creepy doll. It's staring at me. And if you look closely, you can see that she actually has a hand on her mouth like she is screaming. And then also, if you look on the next shelf over, you'll see that there are some more dolls. Oh, they're all staring at me. And then also some more interesting bottles and items on that shelf as well. Then in this next area, you'll see that they have an old typewriter and also some more instruments. If you pan up, you'll see that there are also some bird cages up there, which is really interesting. Then you will notice that there are some more trunks and suitcases, and then also a barber chair. Yes, an actual barber chair. It's even red, just like the ones that you would see at an old barber shop. And then also an old wooden toolbox. I bet that's heavy. Then around this corner, you'll see that they have some more furniture, including an old TV stand. And if you look on top of it, you'll see that there is a record player. Then around this corner, you will notice that there are more shelves. And you'll see that there are all kinds of model cars and trucks and trains. Also, look at that nice model train set up in the very back. Then in this next section, you will see that they have some more furniture, including a nice wooden desk. Then if you go towards the window, you will see that they have some more shelves. And in this one, you'll notice that there are lots of different types of toys, including a Lionel train set, which you could see right here. Then you'll see that there are all kinds of wonderful things on the top shelf, including a Sputnik lamp. Do you remember those? I think my parents had one when I was growing up. Then if we turn and face this last wall, you will see that they have a full wall of shelves. And this one is no different. You'll see that there are all kinds of wonderful items, including a large collection of Funko Pops. There are also vintage board games and a model car and truck collection and even a mannequin hand. And you'll see that there are all kinds of other things on the top shelf as well. And then in this last section, you'll see that they have some more furniture and also some knickknacks and decorations. Then if you go through this doorway right here, it will lead you out and we will go to this next room. As we enter into this next room, you will see that it is quite small. But don't be fooled by its size because they have some awesome things in here. To begin with, if you look towards the back of the room, you will see that they have a nice selection of furniture, including a secretary desk and also a trunk. Then as you get closer to the counter, you will see that they have some old typewriters and a radio and an adding machine. And then also some other knickknacks and trinkets. Then if you look to the right, you will see that they have a nice collection of cameras, including an old Polaroid camera and also some film. Then as you move further down the counter, you will see that they have some old coins and also some war memorabilia. And then if you look to the left, you will see that they have an entire wall of shelves with all kinds of wonderful items. You'll see that there are vintage toys and tools and bottles and signs and games and lots of other things. Check out the elephant figurine in the very back. Isn't that cool? Then in this next section, you will see that they have some more furniture, including a lovely wooden rocking chair. Then you will notice that there are some more shelves. And in this one, you'll see that there are lots of different types of bottles and then also some instruments. You'll notice that there is even a trombone and a saxophone up there. Then as we move towards the door, you will see that there are some more items on these shelves. You'll notice that there are lots of different types of decor and knickknacks and even a vintage umbrella stand. How cool is that? Then as we exit through this door, it will lead us outside. And I wanted to point out that right next to this shop is a little antique mall. So if you have time, definitely check that one out as well. So that was our time at this awesome antique store. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. Also let me know in the comments below if you found anything here that piqued your interest. And while you're at it, please consider subscribing because I would love to have you here. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.